Example 2. In triangle PQR, okay, line PR is root 8 meter, okay. Line angle RPQ is 30 degree. Angle PQR is 45 degree. And it has to show that area of triangle PQR is 2.7 meter square to 1 places of decimal. So show that area of triangle PQR is equals to 2.7 meter square to 1 decimal places. So how can we do this? First of all, we have to sketch the diagram. So let's have our sketch, and then that is going to be this. So you don't have to draw a scale, just draw a triangle to represent what you have. So we have P. So which one do you have? Let's label our angle P, Q, R. So angle P is given as 30 degree. Angle Q is given as 45 degree. We don't know angle R. So side PR is 8 meter. So PR, that is Q, that is square root of 8 meter. That's the only one we have. So what we are going to do before we solve this problem, let's quickly take a crash course. Okay, so crash course, area of triangles. So area of triangles can also be found in terms of sine theta. Okay, so if we have a triangle this way, let's say we have this triangle, and this is angle A, angle B, angle C. So this is A, and this is C, and this is B. So the area of this triangle, area of triangle ABC, can be given as 1 over 2 AB sine C, which is the same thing as 1 over 2 BC sine A, which is the same thing as 1 over 2 AC sine B. So we can use any of this formula to also find the area of triangles in terms of sine. So we need two sides and the included angle. Two sides and the angle in between the two sides. Okay, so we can always use the sine rule to find our area of triangle. Now that we have known this, let's go back and solve our problem. So we need two sides. So if we can get any of the side, we can find what we needed. So angle R is not given. So using sum of angle in a triangle, sum of angles in a triangle, we have 30 degree plus 45 degree plus R will be equals to 180 degree. So that means that R equals to 180 degree minus 75 degree. So R equals to 105 degree. Okay, so R is that big. R is very big. So now that we've gotten R to be 105 degree, so we can use sine rule to find any of this. Let's say R here, we can find R, we can find Q, we can find anyone. So let's find one of them. So we have R over sine R equal to, which one are we taking? We don't have side P, so equals to, oh, come on, what did I label here? This is P equals to Q all over sine Q. Okay, so by sine rule, by sine rule, So, and then if we substitute our values, we have r over sine 105 equal to q root 8 over sine 45. Okay, so and then that would be, if we cross multiply, we're going to have that r equals to root 8 multiplied by sine 105 all over sine 45, and that is root 8 multiplied by sine 105 is the same thing as sine 75. Hope you know that, all over sine 45. Okay. So that would be root 8. So what's root 8? Let's write everything in terms of decimal. Square root of 8. So that is that's 2.8 or 2.8284 multiplied by sine 75 is 0.9659 all over sine 45. With sine 45 again, 0.7071. So if we do this, 2.8284 multiplied by 0.9659, okay, divided by 0.7071. The answer is r equals to 3.86. So therefore r equals to 3.86. R is approximately equals to 4 meter. So now that we've gotten the value of r, we can now solve the problem that we have, which is to find the area of the triangle. So using the area, we have r now, and then we have this place to be root 8. So we are going to be using the included angle P. Okay, this is 105, and this is R. So we can use angle P to find the area. So therefore, the area of the triangle equals to half QR sine P. Okay, and that is half multiplied by 4 multiplied by root 8 multiplied by sine P, which is 30 degree. Okay, so that is here, that is 2. So we have 2 root 8 multiplied by sine 30 degree, which is 1 over 2. So 2 cancels 2, and that is root 8. Now what was root 8 again? So square root of 8 is what? Square root of 8 is 2.82, which is 2.82. So approximately 2.8 meter squared. Okay, and that is what we have. That's the answer, guys. So let's confirm if it is correct with what we are proving. That's the question. So show that area of PQR is 2.7 meters squared. Okay, approximate to 1 decimal place. So it's a approximate answer. When you approximate anything we calculate in sine and cosine, they are approximate. So therefore the answer is approximately correct. Okay, so that's the answer. So proved. So this is how you work with sine rule. So I'm going to leave you with one assignment, and then when we come back, we are going to be computing cosine rule. Okay, okay, guys. Let me find you a simple question. All right. Okay, so classwork. In triangle PQR, PQ is equals to 13, QR is equals to 15, PR is equals to X. Okay, or find two possible values of X. So this is the triangle. Let me draw it for you so you see it. So this is the triangle, and this is PQR, and this is angle 60 degrees. This is X is 15, and this is 13. So you use the sine rule so to find two possible values of X. Okay,